John Newby, Savage Ventures. So Dale, last year in this very room, you told me that if Justin won the title, you were going to sit there for however long it took to do the photos, the celebrations, whether it was 4 hours, 8 hours, whatever it was. That's still the plan?
Yeah. I mean, I came in here carrying a damn flag. We're full throttle. We're full throttle tonight. I asked Kelly where we were going to stay in Scottsdale. So I'm just excited for Justin. It's it's been an incredible career, and he's worked so hard to try to win championships over the years. But he's been an incredible. He's just been an incredibly professional, kind, generous. You know, when you work with a lot of drivers, we have drivers that come through our program, and you want them all to sort of, there's a lot of young guys that come through, and you want them to really understand what it takes outside the race car. They all think they got the talent inside the race car to get it done, but you want them to understand all the things that need to be taken care of and handled outside the car. And Justin's the greatest example of that. And obviously he's been with Brant for a really long time, but any other partner that he's ever touched in our ecosystem loves him, and he goes above and beyond to give them all the time necessary and anything they need. And just that goes such a long ways for an owner. He's just perfect. And he's for all these years, he's really helped make our company better and help make our partners feel appreciated, and he's done great things on the racetrack, and we're missing checking this one box, and it was if it didn't get checked tonight, we were going to try again. But I told him before the race started, I texted Jim and I said, all things considered, how you feel about your car? He gave me the rundown on that, and I came here today and just kind of looked around and just learned and gathered what I could. And I told Justin, I said, they think we're out of it. We got a bullet right here. This is an amazing race car, and they think we're out of it. They don't think we got a shot. They just think there's just 3 racing for this. This is the best spot to be in of any of the 4. There's no pressure. And so, it was just now he made it tough throughout the race. There were some moments, but and that's Justin. That's just the way Justin is. And the one thing that was unique tonight is when he had to dig a little deeper, he got it done. And there were some pretty incredible moments on those final probably 20 laps that I don't know that I even realized I need to go watch this thing over again. Just standing there in victory lane, listening to everybody chirping, talking about all the incredible moments, I got to watch it over again. Because, when you're sitting there living it and you're nervous as hell, you're not absorbing all the things that he's trying to do and did and succeeded doing on the racetrack, and it was just incredible. But I'm happy for him. I probably will get in trouble for saying this. I didn't give one shit about that Owners' Championship. I was like, I want my driver on that stage. That's all that matters to me, especially with Justin being in the middle of this. I want it for him. And so, I really didn't even know where that netted out, to be honest with you. We done the burnout, the celebration. I had no clue if we won the Owners. It didn't really even matter to me, but I was so happy for Justin because he deserves it. He's a champion. He's good enough. And now he has it.
Perfect. Well, thanks for answering my second and third questions, too.
Zach Zerniolo, NASCAR.com. Dale, you've been on this championship stage a couple of times for JRM. How is tonight different?
Well, obviously because of Justin's championship, we've had so many drivers come through the program, and it's been a pleasure, man, working with so many drivers. And I told Sam Mayer on pit road tonight, I said, man, you're going to be so fun to race against, and wherever you go and whatever happens to you, we're going to be linked to you. We're going to be a part of your history and your story. Same thing with Byron, Chase Elliott, all those guys, and so that's a really fun thing to be that's why I think that's the motivation for why we love being in the Xfinity Series and why we feel like we serve a great purpose in the sport and the industry, and we're an asset to it. But we also have these veterans like Justin, he's made his home with us, and he's given us so much, and never said no, never rolled his eyes, never shrugged his shoulders, not once. And man, we need a lot, right? We ask a lot from him and our drivers, and so man, he said he does everything with a smile, and so I just wanted this really, really badly for him. So it's that certainly makes it different and unique. And yet, the greatest thing I think about all of this is the relationships that you make with drivers, mechanics, crew chiefs. And, man, what a relationship that I have, a friendship that I have with him. I remember standing out on pit road probably 3 years ago, both of us nearly crying because we came really close and didn't win. And we, we said, man, we're never going to do that again. We're going to find our way to the top one day. And, God, man, there was a lot of obstacles tonight, but it worked out.
To that point, I feel like this weekend was kind of a microcosm of Justin's career. I mean, obviously yesterday there's the bad luck right off the bat, and then you find more adversity mid-race. We kind of touched on it earlier, but just that resilience, how have you seen him persevere through any challenge that's been thrown at him?
Well, I think the missing ingredient to Justin might be Jim right here. And when Justin said, hey, when we all got together and said, maybe we need to try a different path or make a change. If we're gonna, we got a handful of years to try to really go after this, and let's kind of see what's going on. Justin was not entirely sure about that choice, but Jim was his pick, and I didn't really know Jim, and so I leaned on Justin to be sure about that decision, and my gosh, he nailed it. Jim has made us better and made our entire company better. He makes his car fast. That drives everybody forward. And he has a relationship with Justin that sort of polished or altered some of the rawness and some of the unpolished imperfections that Justin has in his game. And, we were sitting there on the pit box tonight, and I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, man, let's tell him this or let's tell him that, and Jim's on it. Jim's saying the things that I'm thinking in my head about what I wish I could key up the mic and do and say, and so he just has a way, and we talk about it all the time, how we should communicate and how we need to rally Justin and give him everything that he needs to really succeed. He's got, he was just an incredible driver and a great ambassador for our program, but just kind of missing a couple things. And I think he's the guy that makes it click. They got a great relationship, and so I got to give him a lot of credit. We rolled out a backup, that was incredible. And so I texted him, and he's like, "It's a great car. We're gonna be fine." I'm like, "Damn, all right." The way things are today with backups, you have no idea what kind of car you're rolling out. I know his team prepared to race that car with the same effort as the primary, and honestly, I might have been better in the primary, in all seriousness. So that's a credit to Jim and his team and Junior Motorsports, Bummy, everybody involved. There was a big group effort trying to get us all back on the racetrack for the race. We had a car changing motors. We had the 9 car getting rebuilt and a backup car and the 7. So it was a lot going on for our whole company. We were spread really thin to try to get everybody back on the racetrack for tonight.
Jonathan Vail, the racing experts right over here, for Kelly and for Dale. 4th championship. What does this mean for your organization, you and your organization, the legacy you're building in the series? Whoever.
Well, that's what you come here to do, you come here to win races, you come here to win championships. I was just thinking, trying to figure out, it's been 2018, since we've won a championship, and that's a lot of long years, because there's so much work that goes into doing this every day, each day, every day, in and out. And, it's not easy. It's not easy in our series to do it. And so just to keep people motivated and to come through COVID and to come through everything that you have to, just keep everybody motivated at the company, it's just a really incredible thing. A lot of races that we've won, 4 championships underneath our belt, and still a lot more to go. So just continue to build that legacy. Dale said it earlier. I mean, we do this to give other people opportunities, drivers, crew chiefs, and we can sit here and the list is so long of so many amazing people that have come through junior motorsports and done some really incredible things in the sport, whether they're a driver or crew chief or engineers or PR people or whatever it is. And that's the opportunity that we like to give. And you want to do that, winning and competitive.
Yeah, I think we can count the wins and the championships when it's all done. But while you're in the moment or or in the process of it, it's about the relationships and friendships, partnerships, and the experience and the enjoyment and getting through the hard times and figuring out how to get faster and challenging each other. And I mean, it's a big business with all kinds of different departments that have to work together in the same direction, and that's a fun challenge, trying to get it going and keep it going. We're champions tonight, but we start from 0 again in February and have to try to have a good year, and we'll have some challenges and have to overcome them, and year after year you just keep doing that. But that's the fun part, is seeing people succeed, people realize their potential, keep people get called up. I kind of like to look at it as like the baseball minor leagues. And when somebody gets called up, that's a victory. That's like winning a race. And so, and helping Justin achieve his dream of being a champion. So there's, you're trying to do those things year after year.
Well, Kelly, Jim, Dale, congratulations on an awesome night, awesome season, and enjoy the rest of it. Don't forget
Thank you
don't
guys
forget your
for all that
flag.
y'all do. We have to lay this down in the middle of the flag, I think, to take it home.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a great night.